Hello, this is Matt, and we have to talk because I got myself into some sterling silver jewelry, and we still got to talk about me being Forrest Gump and finishing these 1941 to 1974 cents. So let's start with the jewelry. I bought a lot on eBay. It was 117 grams of sterling. It said all the jewelry had 925 marked on it, and it was a great price. I won it. It was a auction. I was the only bidder, so really I was happy. And each of the pieces are marked 925. Actually, this piece is marked S999, which makes me wonder if this is actually pure silver. And it could be. It's very flexible. Now, the only test I have are magnets. I don't have acid. So I wanted to, test it just to see if there's any magnetism. Luckily there isn't, nothing's magnetic. Whoa, that's a little magnetic. Whoa, that's a little magnetic. Isn't that interesting? So I'm assuming this is fake, just like stacking points today. He showed a necklace, and this one is too. It's marked 925 on the clasp. So maybe this is fake. Isn't that disappointing? Okay, so maybe this is fake. Maybe. Now this one had a little bit of pull. Just on the clasp. But the rest seems okay. This one seems fine. Marked sterling. So I guess everything's fine except for this one. Isn't that crazy? How strong that magnet is. And a little bit on this one catches. Basically, I think the lesson learned here is sterling silver jewelry is probably not the smartest thing to get into. You have to be really smart. Again, I've been burned a couple times, but I still try it whenever it's a good deal. But it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know. Again, it's a great way to find some cheap silver. And again, most of it is probably going to test fine, but you just got to be ready for the times where you do get burned. All right, enough of that. I still am going to keep it. I got a good price. I may contact the seller and say, hey, guess what? 2 pieces were bad or something. But like I say, this is almost a buyer beware. I should have known better. All right, now let's get to these cents. So before I purchased 9 of these books, and my whole goal was to build them with my sons. And 1960 and on is very easy. I have a bunch of those, so I'm not worried about those. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually only going to fill myself up to 59. And then I'm going to let my sons, 5 years from now or whenever we get to do this together, they can finish the book from 60 to 74. That's where I talked to my wife. I said, I got this so they could do this with me, but I'm so impatient, and it takes so much effort to find 1941 all the way to 59. I said, let me do the hard part, and then we'll let the kids take care of the easy part, because then, again, they can sort through my 1960s and 70s and find those dates. So, conclusion is, I'm going to do the first half of these Lincoln Cent books myself, put them away, let them do the rest, in a couple years. Sterling silver jewelry, if you know what you're doing, I think you can find some great buys. But if you don't, you got to be extremely careful. Again, Stacking Points did a great video today talking about he's been doing this for 20 years and he bought some fake silver. So any of us can make this error. So just a little bit of a beware and a warning. And let's keep building our stacks, guys. All right, talk to you later.